Howdy folks, this is Justro at Metcalf Mills. I got a little video for you this morning. Just a little simple squash video, looking around in the garden, picking a few squash. And it ain't much, but I hope you enjoy it. I know on Sunday morning everybody likes a barn video, and because of the trip to Kentucky yesterday, I didn't get that barn video finished up, but I'll have it for you soon. And we'll take a little garden walk in the meantime. Hope you enjoy it. All right, folks, here's my squash row above my beans. Got it a little too close. It takes a big footprint for these squash, but I love yaller squash, fried. And Miss Clevey, I need to say thank you for a squash pie recipe. Oh yeah, squash pie. And from looking at the recipe, I cannot wait to try it because it looks like it's gonna be oh so good. From what Danny said, he said, you'll be wondering how you ever made it this long without knowing about that squash pie. So by golly, I can't wait to try it. We got plenty of squash here. You always have a flood of squash if you got more than 2 or 3 plants, and sometimes you have a flood with that many, but depends on how they do. These are doing real good. A lot of blooms and baby squash coming on. You got to keep them picked. And if you don't need squash, go ahead and pick them, because, you know, if you ain't going to put them up or do something with them, slice them long ways open and feed them to your animals, your chickens. It'd be good for them. Real good. And that's with anything. Just because you don't need it, that don't mean don't pick it. Because I imagine you ain't getting too good a view right here. Look here, we got some twins here. Look at there. 2 sets of twins and 2 big ones. Don't not harvest something because you don't need it right at the minute. Harvest it. That'll keep your plant going. As I was saying, just because you don't need something right at the minute, don't quit harvesting it. Cucumber, squash, you got to stay on top of them, because they will get too big. They will get too big, just like that. That thing was down under the squash plant. I might ought to have left it in there, because it's holding the squash plant up. What you do is split it open like that. Just like that. And look at there. That's a dish fit for a chicken. Chickies! Chickies! Chicks! Chicks! Chickies! Uh-oh. Well, you'll have to turn them over yourself. Alright, let's see here now. Squash, 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 squash. And harvest stuff when it's little. I mean, unless you got plans for it having to be big, because like squash and cucumbers, they'll get big in a half a day. It don't take them no time. I don't know how they grow as fast, but they do. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I mean, I harvest them from as soon as I get the green off of them. As soon as I get the green off of them, start harvesting, because you ain't gonna keep up, I promise. And also, that little stuff is, them little fruits has got a good taste. Get right in here. Surgically remove that one. There we go. Look at that. Snipped it right off. Snipped it right off the umbilical cord. All right, let's see here. Let's see. That and look down in there at the babies. See them babies down in there? Look at them. and alive. Let's see here. Nothing big there. Some too big right here. Too big right here. Down in there to the stem. To me, that right there is too big. I mean, I like them like this better than that big, so I'll hand that over to the chicks. That and there probably pass. Give the chickies another. Looky here. Look at my greasy beans right here. Covered with blooms, but look, coming on here, look at the beans. Look how big. It's gonna be just a few more days, we'll be picking beans. Looky here, that bean right there is starting to full. Look at there. Look at there. Another 2 or 3 days, that bean's gonna be ready to pick. Look here. Look at there. Covered in blooms. They growed together down there in the row. I didn't have them staked tall enough, and I also didn't have them staked wide enough. I usually go 5 feet wide. I think I went 4 on these. Gonna have some roast ears here on this corn pretty quick. It ain't gonna be long. Beans and corn and squash. I tell you what, you just can't beat it. Go back over here and give these chicks another snack. And it seems like I've got my chicks here. This is a castor oil bean, mole bean we call them. They have always grown in this garden all my life. And they got a seed pod that comes out in the middle right there. And there won't be no moles in your garden if you got them things. Moles won't hang around. They look like something out of the Stone Age growing, but you will not have mole problems if you've got them. All right, chicks. Got you another big old squash right here. Chickies. Chicks. I'll come over and turn them around for you and just hold on a minute. Turn them over so you can get to the seeds. Let's see. Whoa, fence about took me down. Got a hold of my heel, wouldn't turn it loose. Chickies! Turn these over so they can have them a little pecking point on these here squash. Chickies, chicks. I can get back across the fence without getting killed. Chickies. It's the first time we've ever kept chickens like this in an electric fence. And Billy down at Permapasture loaned us this electric fence. And we love it so far. I put them right here in the front yard for now. I'm just moving them around as they wear the ground out. I'm a little behind in this particular spot. But my thinking is, you got your chickies up here, garden down there, and I mean, look at that garden. I ain't put no fertilizer on that garden. Nothing but black cow and mushroom compost. My thinking is all the chicken litter up here will get washed down with the rainwater right into the garden. Go right on it. So far, it looks like that's what's happening. So, watch them go after them squashes. If they can get into something like that, they'll eat it. But if they are stuck with the hard side, it's hard for them to eat it with that hard shell. Eat them seeds out of there just like that. Big shout out to Permapasture. They give us these eggs, loaned us an incubator. Now he's loaned us a electric mesh fence to keep these birds in. I just wanted to try it out, and I love it so far. We've never done it this way, so it's gonna be the way we go with our chicks from now on. Still ain't decided what kind of a tractor I want, but I've just got them a temporary shelter now to get in, but we're gonna have to build a chicken tractor one of these days, and as soon as I make my mind up about how I want it exactly. They seem awful happy in the meantime. They get a lot of corn products, grain, stuff that we've grown and stuff that we know is organic, really organically grown, which means no chemicals. That's all organic means to me, is no chemicals. But look at these happy little birds right here. We got 14 or 13. One disappeared the other day. I don't know which way it went, but anyway, chicken manure making its way right down on the garden. And I like it. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I love harvesting stuff in the garden and eating that good food through the summertime. It's really nice. Hope y'all have got something good to pick and eat. I'll have that barn video out soon, and if you ain't seen my Kentucky relief video, check that out. And trying to stir up some more help for these people. I know a lot of people have responded all over the place, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of help going up that way, so that's great. People really need it. I hope y'all have a great Sunday morning and a great Sunday day. And this is Justro at Metcalf Mills. Like this video if you will. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notifications bell. Tell your friends about me. And most of all, have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you next time.